Welcome back to Comics, the podcast where me and my mom look at our comic book collection 2 issues at a time. Today we're starting with a facsimile edition of Fantastic Four number 5, which is the first appearance of Doctor Doom.
And he's putting them through doom. Wow.
With the turn of this dial, I shall destroy the 4 of you. Forever.
Poor Sue.
I've got to reach him. He's draining the air out of the room. I can't breathe. My strength is ebbing. Air! I gotta have air! Where'd he get that rock?
Right?
My flame is dying without oxygen. I'm helpless. I must get in to save them, but how? How?
They're all like SpongeBob when he's like, water!
He's all dried out.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom's
Poor
character
Sue.
design is so different. in
Way
the early
different.
Jack Kirby ones.
Is he wearing gloves or are his hands
I think
hairy?
those are his hands.
Ooh, with no nails? All
Or
nails.
they're flesh-covered gloves. Yeah, he has no nails. That's weird. They got blown off in the accident, I guess.
Ooh.
So, the Fantastic Four, little do they dream, they are naught but pawns in the hands of Dr. Doom. This is back when they used to have parts. They did this in some of the early
His
Marvel
buzzard
superhero
looks
ones.
shocked. Oh!
Why does he have a buzzard? And you know, that's one thing about Dr. Doom. Demons, science, and sorcery. I guess early on he had a supernatural aspect. He wasn't just a scientist. He's a
Right.
sorcerer.
My book's got a lock on it. On the top. That's weird.
So, he says, but now it is time to let the Fantastic Four feel my might. He gets on a helicopter, I guess. For of all the humans on Earth, only I have the power to defeat them. Why does he keep a vulture in his
I know.
castle? It's underground, apparently, because he's going up the
and
stairs
out.
right into his helicopter. It's a weird transition.
Yeah, it is.
Miles away in the heart of New York, a towering skyscraper becomes empty as its occupants leave for home at the end of a typical workday. One by one, the building's lights flicker out, all except those at the tower which serves as headquarters of the Fantastic Four. And within the tower we find, what are you reading, Johnny? A great new comic mag read. Say, you know something? I'll be doggoned if this monster doesn't remind me of the Thing. Very funny. He's reading the Hulk.
Wow.
They're giving a little plug to their own comic.
Yeah, that's back when they drew him like Frankenstein.
As they often do. That's Hulk #1 if you recognize the cover, I believe.
Whoa.
And in the early ones, I remember one of the Fantastic Fours, they meet Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and confront them about making comics based on their life.
Can you believe he did that?
And
Oh
he
my
torched the first
God.
Think about how many rare comics just ended up in a trash bin, though, because they were kind of seen as disposable entertainment at the time.
Right, yeah.
Give me that mag, Squid. I'll teach you to compare me to a comic book monster. Hey, if you want it so bad, I'll warm it up for you, big man. Ow!
What
Come
a
back here.
jerk.
Come and get me. Yeah, a lot of these early issues start with them fighting stupidly and ruining.
Buttheads.
They're ruining all their furniture and stuff.
Oh my.
You're darned right. I'll get you, Torch. And when I do, stop him, Reed. Thing, knock it off.
You'd think Sue would be able to put some sort of shield around each one of them separately?
She has a backpack water gun and she shoots at him.
Oh, nice.
Or it might be asbestos. They use that a lot in the early issues. This will cool you off, kid brother. Sue, I was just having a little fun. Fun? You two won't be satisfied till you pulverized each other. It's funny that Reed can subdue the Thing. You like hogtied him.
Yikes.
What's the matter with the 4 of us? Whenever we're not fighting some menace to mankind, we end up fighting among ourselves. Skip the lecture, pal. I'm a big boy now.
Sue's got that aggressive hairstyle.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's a high hairline. I like Johnny's expression in this one. Reed, what happened? The lights all went out. Impossible. We have our own generator here. It must have been affected by some more powerful force. But what?
I'm more powerful.
For the answer, let us look up at the sky outside the tower. Soon I will have them trapped and completely at my mercy. Nothing can escape my little web, not even the Fantastic Four.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's got a shark design on his helicopter. Look, some sort of net has been dropped over the entire tower. Burn through it, hotshot. I'm trying to think, but it must be asbestos.
Oh.
It's his mortal enemy. Fantastic Four, heed my words. This is Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom? Who? What is he? That voice, I recognize it, but I thought he was dead. Years ago in my college days, there was a student named Victor Von Doom who was
What?
fascinated by sorcery and black magic. I, Von Doom, have mastered the mystic rites. He was a brilliant science student, but he was only interested in forbidden experiments. This is mad, Von Doom. Why do you keep trying to contact the netherworld? Silence, just do as you were told. One night, the evil genius went too far as he brought forth powers which even he could not control. What was that? It came from Von Doom's dormitory. He blew up his dorm.
Von Doom's room.
It would suck to be his roommate. He's got this big chair in the middle of the room. He managed to escape with his life, although his face was badly disfigured. And then, Von Doom, I am expelling you from this school before you cause greater harm to yourself or to us. And so he left. When last heard of, he was prowling the wastelands of Tibet, still seeking forbidden secrets of black magic and sorcery.
What?
And now the sinister genius is hovering above us. This, well, could be the prelude to the most dangerous adventure of our career.
Reed could get out of this. He could just
He
shrink,
could
you
fit
know,
through
just
the webbing. Yeah,
like
you would
like
think.
a snake.
Well, it's only their 5th issue. They're still learning about their powers.
I
That's a
suppose.
goofy.
That's a weird
looking-
look.
Now he's got gloves on. He's got the
And
armored
he's got
clothes.
a spork.
Yeah.
Spork.
You were my prisoners. I think it's a tiny microphone.
Oh.
It's like when influencers have that little
that-
mic they talk into.
Yes, that little furry mic.
You are my prisoners, all of you. If you wish me to spare your lives, do exactly as I command. First, send Susan Storm out to me. I shall hold her as hostage to ensure
What?
that you do what I demand of you. Now, what is your answer? I'll give him his answer. First, I'll snap this puny net just the way I'll snap his ribs when I get a hold of him, and then... Yow! Let go, thing. It's electrically charged. Listen, Doom, or Goon, or whatever you call yourself. You ain't getting Sue in that corny-looking plane of yours no matter what. If you want us, come here and try and get us. Easy thing. Don't lose your temper. It's still his move. I've got to go out to him. It's the only way to bring him out into the open. If he's as dangerous as you say, we can't just scare him off. We've got to fight him. You're right, Sue. There may be more than 4 of us at stake. But I swear, he will not harm you, not while we live. If you are sending her out, shoot up a flare, and I shall open a section of the net for her. Ah, the flare. Good, good. That was quick. How does he open up a section of the net?
Exactly.
That's a weird net. Dr. Doom must have vast powers to dare challenge the Fantastic Four. This is the only way to find out what those powers are.
So she's climbing an electric.
Electrified net.
Yeah.
Well, he turned off sections of it.
Jeez.
I'm ready, Dr. Doom. I will be your hostage.
They put her in a pose like she's on stage.
I know, and she's all red. It's
Yeah.
interesting. I like when they do the monochromatic thing, like he's
Yeah.
yellow and they're all orange. I'm ready, Dr. Doom. But you shall live to regret defying the Fantastic Four,
Oh,
she
Sue.
thinks.
Sue.
These old ads. Here's the Fantastic
Ooh.
Four fan page.
That private earphone. Ooh.
FF number 3 was excellent. The feud angle made it all the better, though, particularly the ending. The continuity in FF is all that could possibly be asked. I've just subscribed to FF for 2 years. I hope it runs much, much longer than that. Written by Roy Thomas. If you recognize that name, went on to become a writer, I believe. If it's the same Roy Thomas on the FF. I think he read it as a kid and then
That's crazy.
Isn't that cool?
Yes,
Could be
it's
a
very
different Roy
cool.
Thomas.
That would be very cool.
Dear editor, why does everybody know who their human identities are? Shouldn't they be kept secret? Rick McGuire. Parsons can't. That's probably Rick McGuire from The Walking Dead. You read this as isn't that character's name? There's
No, Rick.
something.
I
Maybe
can't
so,
remember his
Rick.
last name.
But how do you keep a flaming teenager, a 4-story skyscraper hideout with a built-in rocket launcher, etc. a secret? Besides, remember us saying in an earlier issue that we wanted our stories to be different and perhaps a bit more logical?
On the back, they wrote, "Shut up."
Oh, this is funny. You boast on your cover of the greatest comic magazine in the world. Good for you. And the way you answer some of those wiseacres does my heart good. I've just about had it with nice, polite editors making excuses for goody-goody comic heroes. I like your unusual and true-to-life personal conflicts among the four. Hope you retain that realism. And I like the name Mr. Fantastic. Glad you didn't call him Stretcho, Elastic Man, Captain Rubber, or some such junk. I like the thing, the full-length stories, etc. But on the cover of FF number 3, the Torch has 2 left hands.
Ooh. Ron
And-
Foss had it.
Yeah, he says, but he did have 5 fingers on each, huh, Ron? Ron with 2 ends.
Oh.
Got a bug collecting kit. Now we're in part 2 of our epic tale. In case you needed a break
They
before
always
seeing
kinda-
the thing's teeth.
Yeah, but they always kind of do him dirty, putting this through, like, his nose.
I like this
Ooh.
one eye bigger when he's aiming.
Yeah.
But yeah, they hadn't really exaggerated that pronounced like brow that he gets later on.
Right. He's
this
a little
point.
smoothed out here.
He's taking Sue aboard his ship. Listen, he's speaking to us again. Now that the invisible girl is my hostage, I shall give you your orders. First, I want you all to board my plane, and you must swear you will not attack me. If you agree, fire your flare gun again. Give me that gun. We're going on this plane. We're not letting him get away from us. Reed, what if Dr. Doom tries to kill us when we board his plane? Easy, Johnny. He wants more than our death. This is part of some strange master plan, and we must see it through.
He's so patient.
The plane's getting a little pink.
Yeah, it is.
He's capturing people in his fuchsia shark helicopter. They agreed to board my ship as I planned they would. I knew Mr. Fantastic could not resist trying to learn what my mission is. One flip of a switch and they will be mine.
Be mine.
Holy smoke, Reed. This Dr. Doom character must be a real wizard at inventing things. I told you, he is an evil genius. We must never underestimate him. So far my plan is working without a hitch. Then, with a sudden unexpected surge of rocket power, the helicopter blazes through the sky at almost unbelievable speed. We will reach my castle stronghold within minutes. It's leaving chemtrails. And now, my reluctant passengers, welcome to the home of Dr. Doom. It's a regular fortress. I think it's an unusual fortress, actually.
Kind of looks like Ben.
It does. It's made out of the thing, pineapple rocks. What do you think his plan for the Fantastic Four is? You'll never guess it in a million years. What do you think he wants with them besides to kill them? Any idea?
I have no clue.
You would never guess. It's bizarre. Minutes later. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's rush him. We can't, Thing. We promise not to attack him till we hear him out. Promise is a promise. I like he's a live tiger. He also doesn't have his cape yet. It's like he's got the Renaissance style collar.
Yeah.
Big belt buckle and a hood, but usually he's got like a flowing cape. We can't, Thing. We promise not to attack him till we hear him out. You are wise to restrain yourselves. Fast though you may be, my little pet here is faster. So I guess the tiger would... I don't know what a tiger is going to do to the Thing.
Right?
Now, I guess maybe it would go after Sue, the captive.
And she's Ben's kind of... Even though she's married to Reed, Ben...
Not yet. Not in this.
Oh, not in this?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
They don't get married for quite a while. I think it's one of the first annual issues. And actually, that one we should read because Dr. Doom turns on a device that makes all villains in the world home in on their wedding.
Oh, wow.
And so all the other heroes like the Avengers and Daredevil and people that have helped them in the past have to come rescue him, the X-Men.
Jeez.
It must be uncomfortable to stand like that. Like she couldn't let her sit down. Now that we are all together, I have a mission for you to perform for me. If you carry it out successfully, you will all be rewarded. If not, I have a hostage. Talk fast, mister. What is the mission? Why does he need to reward him anyway? I think getting their hostage back would be enough.
Would be enough, right.
I have successfully developed the most incredible invention of the age, an actual time travel device, and I want you to go centuries into the past and obtain the legendary treasure of Blackbeard for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
told you you'd
right.
never guess.
No, I remember that he's into... Yes. The
Thing-
thing met... Yes,
He means it. Why don't you go get that treasure yourself? I cannot. I must remain here to operate the machine. Well, shall we do it? Gosh, chance to actually visit the past. Who could refuse? I could. What if he doesn't bring us back? I want that treasure. I shall bring you back. Despite his other faults, Doom is not a liar. He will keep his word. He'd better. That's a character trait they keep with Doom, too, is that he's like a man of honor, even though he's so evil.
Right.
Doom, if we don't return, swear you will set Sue free. Done. I only needed her to lure you here.
Oh, Sue.
And now I shall send you back hundreds of years into the past. You will have 48 hours to bring me Blackbeard's treasure chest. Do not fail. Look, what's that button he's pressing? It's the time travel machine. We were standing on it all the time. It's just a yellow square on the ground. Reed, Johnny, Thing, be careful, please, be careful. They're gone. Yes, gone to bring me the gems which, unknown to them, will make Dr. Doom ruler of Earth.
Ruler of Earth.
Gasp. It worked. Look where we are. We've got to move fast. We've only got 48 hours. The first thing we need are some clothes. We're much too conspicuous in our costumes.
Reed is just so level-headed and mild-mannered.
I stole these clothes, you swab. They're mine. You miserable sea dog. You swore to divide the booty with me. Those are like people at Goodwill fighting over vintage t-shirts they want to resell.
Right.
I said they're mine. Want to make something of it? Flee. 'Tis a demon. Perfect. A whole bundle of suits and boots. That's convenient.
Right? Although Reed could probably make himself, oh my God.
This is keen. I feel like Errol Flynn.
Oh my God.
Let me disguise you two Thing. A fake beard, hat, and an eye patch should do the trick. Take it easy, bub. I don't want to suffocate in this outfit. Almost finished. There,
Oh
you
my
look
God.
real natural. Say, this feels pretty good. You think he'd be so heavy he'd be like putting holes in the wooden floors.
Right?
Oi, matey, let's see if we can date at one of these pretty barmaids. Knock it off, Thing. We still got to find Blackbeard and figure out a way to get his treasure. Methinks those three strangers would like to join my crew, wench. Feed them some grog to put them to sleep. Be quick at it, lass. Refresh yourself, master. Say, the service here is pretty good. Moments later, gosh, I'm sleepy.
They've
How
been
about you,
roofied.
Thing? I know. And Reed, yawn. It is done. Now to carry them to our ship and set sail. When they awake, they will be part of our pirate crew. How are they going to move the Thing?
Right? They'll get to that one and...
Ever think of the big money you could earn as an auto mechanic?
So practical.
It'd be
Many
funny if you
students.
became a mechanic and they're like, how'd you get started? A comic book.
Comic book,
Reading
yeah.
about Blackbeard. That's a cool panel. I love
That's
the colors.
cute, yeah.
On the Trail of Blackbeard, Part 3.
Johnny really looks young in that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, who comes to life first?
Hours later, the Thing is first to awaken. Slowly, silently, he looks about him, only to find that they are locked in the musty hold of a pirate ship. While up on deck, waken the prisoners. Put them to work. Move, you swabs. Everybody's a swab. Since when do you give orders here, Mr. Spliny? I'm as fit to command as any. I'll show you who gives the orders, you miserable lubber. Yeah!
Oh my gosh, speaking of going through the floor.
All right, boys, your little game is over now. Who dares? I dare. Bit off a little more than you can chew, huh? Come and get it, playmates. Yeah, Johnny, I feel sorry for those pirates. There are only a dozen of them against the Thing. Yeah, he's got them outnumbered. Look out! That red word bubble really pops. That wasn't very sociable, sailor. He's so tall.
Oh, that's funny.
Mutineers be. I'll give ye a taste of me blade. Want to bet? Flame on! It's sorcery. Ye be enchanted. That's as good a name for it as any, mister. Back, stay back. It is death to defy the miraculous ones. Now that's more like it. Suddenly, boom! We are attacked. It's another pirate ship. Maybe it's Blackbeard. Maybe. Mebbe. She's loaded with treasure. It could be Blackbeard. Thing, Torch, get ready for the fight of our lives.
Uh-oh. This
All right,
is the
you
gems.
swabs. This means you too. We're all in it together. Get me? Aye, aye, mighty one.
Ben immediately becomes captain.
What is this? Save hundreds of dollars this new magic way. See how it works. Put in a coin, close the drawer. Like magic, it's gone. Amazing Chesto Bank. It's more than a bank. It's actually a magic trick that will have your family, friends, and neighbors waiting in line to put in their money just to see how it works. But only you know the secret. And only you have the key to get out the money and buy the things you've always wanted. What a trick.
Wow.
1,001 things you can get for free.
Wow.
Kind of awkward to start part 4 at the bottom of the page, but whatever. Step aside, gents. I'll soften them up a bit first. The youth is mad. Flame on! Avast, we are attacked by a flaming demon. Part 4, battle. That was only a sample. Now I'll really turn on some steam. By hitting the water with my blazing body, I can set up a cloud of steam which will conceal our next move.
What
Pretty smart.
the heck?
Okay,
Read.
thing. The torch started a steaming smoke screen. That's our cue. Let's go. How do we get over there, big brain? Like this.
That's crazy.
Well, shake a leg, fella. I can't stay this way all day. He can stay that way forever for all I care.
And thing takes,
He's
oh my.
breaking the mast. Well, if we're going to have us a little swinging session, I'll grab something to swing with. Just you stay there nice and comfy, rubber man, while we muss up the big bad pirates for you. Hurry up, thing. My back feels like it's breaking.
Yeah.
Yahoo,
Golly.
get 'em,
Not
boys.
only the thing, but then the mast of the ship is coming over to. Jeez.
Follow the black-bearded one. Attack. They fight like demons possessed. We have no chance. And brief minutes later, hooray for the mighty bearded one! Hooray for Blackbeard! Hail, Blackbeard, scourge of the seven seas! Blackbeard? But they're talking about the thing. Good Lord, I see it now. The thing is Blackbeard. He came back to the past to find himself. Then this treasure, which we just found in the hold, belongs to us now. Or actually it belongs to Blackbeard, for the men have chosen him as their leader. Yeah, it's like a time paradox. The thing is Blackbeard.
Wow.
Wow, look at this stuff. This is terrific. We come to the past to find the treasure of Blackbeard, and it turns out to be ours. Sorry, men, but it won't be ours. We'll divide it among the men. If Dr. Doom wanted it, there must be some dangerous power which it possesses, and we've got to see that he never gets it. Instead, we'll load this chest with worthless chains for Dr. Doom. For now that we've fulfilled our promise to Doom, we can return to our own age. We kept our word. We are bringing him Blackbeard's treasure chest. For we never promised to bring the treasure itself. Kind of corny.
Play on words.
You two can go back if you wanna. As for me, I like it here. Reed, he actually enjoys being Blackbeard, but he can't remain here in the past. Why can't I? The future holds nothing for me. In the 20th century, I'm nothing but a monster, a freak. But here I'm somebody. I'm leader of men. I'm a captain. I'm the guy who started the legend of Blackbeard. The kids will read about me in school someday. I ain't giving this up, never. And I'll make sure you two don't try to take me back. Tie him up, man, fast.
Whoa.
Don't be scared of the torch. He's still soaking wet. He can't flame on yet. That's it. Wrap a sailor on Mr. Fantastic. It won't do him any good to stretch if he's got no place to stretch out of. Now put him over the side in a lifeboat. By the time they get free, we'll have lost ourselves in the fog. They'll never find us again. Thing, don't do it. Don't cut yourself off from us. You mustn't. You'll regret it someday. Don't do it. It's another recurring thing in the Kirby Lee era is the Thing is quick to turn on his friends.
Yeah, he is.
It happens a few times. Sometimes due to mind control or his anger at being turned into a monster. But yeah, he's just...
Jeez. He finds a little bit of acceptance for himself and he throws everybody else to the
He
curb.
loves being a pirate. It's weird that his pirate friends aren't like, what did you say about the 20th century? What the hell are you talking about, 20th? At the very moment, as though in echo to the torch's words, ahoy, all hands, twister ahead! There's a sea spout or
Water spout coming.
water tornado. The gale is freeing me. I can move again. Torch, where are you? Over here, Reed. We're being washed overboard. Reed, help! Seconds later, as suddenly as it had appeared, the fury of the storm blows itself out to sea. Reed, Thing, help! Easy, lad, I see you. Hang on. Can't stay afloat much longer. Gosh, Reed, I was almost done for. You're all right now, Torch, but we've got to find the Thing. It's almost time for Dr. Doom to bring us back. There he is, washed ashore. His disguise must have been blown off by the storm.
Lost his beard.
Don't say it, Rubber Man. I know, I was a fool. I must have got carried away by being accepted as a normal man, even if it was only by a band of cutthroat pirates. I just lost my dumb head for a while. We're in luck, Reed. Here's the pirate chest. It was washed ashore also. But now, how's Dr. Doom going to get us back to the present? At that instant, across the Gulf of Centuries, a hand activates an atomic power circuit, and they have had enough time to obtain the gems of Blackbeard for me, and if they failed, they will die.
Darn.
Giant 10-foot inflatable boa
I know,
constrictor.
that would be so disappointing to open that up.
It's so real that you'll expect it to hiss. I don't know. Hey, there's the comic
There's
they
the
were
cover.
burning. Now on sale. Man or Monster. 4 live chameleons, prepaid $1.
You can be two things at once.
Yep.
Ooh.
Part 5, The Vengeance of Dr. Doom.
Oh, shoot.
Look, floating in the air above us. Stand still, don't move. It's the circuit of Dr. Doom. We're about to be returned to the present. Ah, my 3 emissaries, you have returned, as I knew you would. We promised to bring you Blackbeard's treasure chest, Doom. Well, here it is. Good, good. The gems in that chest will help me gain mastery of all the world. How so?
Yeah.
Those little baubles are more than what they seem. They were originally the property of Merlin. That's how. Magic, of course.
Oh, that's right. They always have to bring in some sort of magical thing. Because he's all science, but...
Science and sorcery. A little dash of magic there. They were the property of Merlin, the ancient magician. He gave them mystic power, the power to make their owner invincible. It's weird, the floating hands. And also his facial expression. Are those his teeth behind this?
I think so.
And now that that power shall be mine. With these gems in my possession, no force on earth can ever defeat me. Reed, the gems were scattered to the bottom of the sea during the storm. What if Submariner should ever find them? We'll just have to pray that he never does, Torch. What? Chains? Worthless chains! I've been tricked! You're gonna be more than that, brother. Let's get him, guys. Fool, you think you can defeat Dr. Doom so easily? Yeah, just watch me. Hey, it's nothing but a robot!
Oh, man, of course it isn't.
Naturally, I am in a hidden room above you. A room from which I shall now press a button, draining your chamber of all oxygen. Farewell, Fantastic Four. Too bad you cannot flame on, Torch, but without oxygen, fire will not burn. None can betray Dr. Doom. It's a good science lesson for you.
Yeah.
He's forgotten about me. There's still one chance. By becoming invisible, I can edge up to his control panel. Now, if I can just activate his cutoff switch to short-circuit the mechanism... I did it! It blows up! Why does he have a switch that...
Yeah!
She's like, I know that one will short-circuit everything and just blow them to smithereens.
And her arms are still tied.
That's a pretty cool panel, though.
So Sue saves the day with her arms tied.
Yeah, she does that a lot in these early ones. It's like, oh, yeah, I can turn invisible and actually be helpful.
Yeah, well, being a woman also makes her invisible that time, during that time period, so...
It opened the escape door. Wow, so not only did that switch cause everything to backfire, it opened the escape door. Now, if I can just reach the others in time... Air, got to have air. Hang on, save your breath, hang on. Gasp, maybe I can break up the floor. Maybe there's air underneath. And just outside the airtight chamber, if only I'm not too late. Air, at last, we're saved. Thing, Torch, look, it's Sue. I prayed I'd find that hidden door release button in time. Thank heaven you're unharmed, Sue. But what do we do now? Dude, I'm going to take this joint apart till I get my hands on that Doom creep. That's a good facial expression.
Yeah.
Ben. No, hold it. He's probably got every inch of this castle booby-trapped. You're right, Reed. He must have recovered by now, and he'll be more dangerous than ever. But we've got to do something. We will. But we'll do it my way. Watch. All I need is something strong to hold on to, and then... Push, thing, push. With pleasure, Bob.
Whoa.
We're free, but we still got to cross that this moat.
Jeez.
Some alligators in there, so we can fight him on our terms, not his. Here's something I've been wanting to try for months. Burning an alligator to death. No, by giving my flame the intensity of atomic heat, I can actually boil a section of the water away and fuse the ground, turning it into a glass-like substance. He did it! The Torch did it! It sure beats swimming through a mess of Crocs any day.
Ben would be fine with the Crocs.
Yeah, how are they gonna...
They would be toothless after
exactly
chomping on him.
Break their teeth. Now I'll just create a circle of flame around the castle and smoke Dr. Doom out. Bah! Let him use his flame. I hope he burns my fortress to the ground so that none will ever learn my many secrets.
Jeez.
As for me, the greatest scientific brain of all time is not without his own emergency escape devices, such as my rocket-powered flying harness. I have been cheated out of the magic gems of Merlin, but I shall still escape. To find a new hidden site where I can plan for my conquest of Earth. Torch, look! I've got to go after him. Mankind will never be safe if Dr. Doom escapes. I guess they hadn't established that he had his own country at this point.
Right.
They have the castle, though.
Because when he said that, another hidden place is like he's always in a castle.
Yeah, in Latveria.
Yeah.
How many castles does he have? Even your miraculous flame cannot match the thrust of my rocket's Torch. He's right. I'm growing weak. Too much strain. Can't go on. Flame dying. Gotta keep enough flame to break my fall. Got to. Torch, that was a great try. Bah, they don't pay off for also rans. He's so harsh on them.
Yeah, he is.
Gosh, first Submariner and now Dr. Doom loose on Earth. What happens next? We'll devote our lives to tracking them down. We can do no more. Next time, I'll handle things my way. The end. Surprise follows surprise in the next fabulous issue of the Fantastic Four.
So, Prince Namor was?
Reversible Odyssey covers. Those are classy. Yeah, Namor was in the previous issue, number 4. I haven't got the facsimile of that one yet. They only had the foil version. I wanted the plain
Exploding
one.
hand grenade.
At least
75 cents.
Oh, that's cheap. That's a good deal. Atomic smoke bomb.
Wow.
Not just a smoke bomb, it's atomic.
Wow.
Albert Dorn. Probably the greatest moneymaker in the history of commercial art. Never heard of him.
All right.
So we go from a
My
very
comic.
old comic. I guess this was probably 1961 or 2. I forgot to say this. Obviously, the reprint was 2025. Yeah, 1961.
Jeez, before I
Now
was
we're
even
going
born.
to 2025. That's an amazing cover.
That's a great cover.
Very evil-looking Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Well.
So this is the Vampires World War V story.
And this is the first one I've read, so I've come in on number 7. I had to do a little reading, but I didn't want to do too much reading because I want to go on and read the previous ones and then
The
finish
newer
it out.
comics don't necessarily give you as much recap. I've
Right,
noticed.
right. So I had to look at what was going on a little bit more.
That is a cool
But this
cover,
is
though.
amazing, and the artwork continues to
Whoa.
not disappoint. Just
So is
look
that an alternate cover, or that's the base cover, and this is a variant, I think?
that might be the variant cover, yeah.
That's cool.
So
Dark Side.
Dark Side. Look at how small everybody is, and this very manga
Yeah, it is influenced.
tribute,
Yeah, it's got that anime vibe.
And then we open up, and somewhere hidden, alarm, alarm! There's a situation. I see it, Elron. What should we do? The little robot drops his coffee, or oil probably.
Whoa. what
Get
a
everyone
splash page.
ready. We're going out there. Repairs are not complete on many of the... Wake them up. All up. Now. So look at everybody in here.
You got Cyborg Superman.
Lava lamp dude. This little dog.
Oh,
Some
are
are
the
in
Gen 13
pieces.
people in DC now? I think that was an Image book a long time ago.
There are tons
I don't
of...
recognize some of these characters.
Exactly. There are so many characters in this book that it was just kind of like exciting looking at it,
I like that robot.
Yeah.
It's a little simple. Got a
Yeah.
disc on top of his head.
You almost expect to see who's the little what was that cartoon movie that we saw with the robot with the white guy and the brother dies.
Oh, Big Hero 6?
Yes, Big Hero
Yeah, that
6
one's
in
good.
there.
I like that movie.
But yeah, everybody's in there. Then we turn the page and it's all action. Everything is just action on top of action
Oh, this
on top of action.
Green Arrow.
Yeah,
I
look
like
at
his
him.
beard.
This is bad. Where the hell did the vampires get these things? So I'm like, what? What things? Pretty sure these guys aren't with them, Steel. So what we've come into is humans versus vampires, and then now these demon things. And the humans are falling back to shelter. We must too. Screw that. I'm getting warmed up.
Oh, is that Damien?
Idiot. You cowardly humans follow me. We could press the attack and take out the vampire queen and maybe we should fall back. So it's just pure. And the artwork and the faces and the details and everything.
I love the color.
And then, what trick are the humans playing here, Grodd?
Grodd, yeah, Gorilla Grodd.
How is this possible? I do not believe this is the humans doing, Jade. Makes no difference to me. If they can bleed, we can feed. So she bites and then she explodes.
Oh.
I guess we can't feed after all. Good to
I
know.
like that drawing of Grodd.
Yeah.
He's got a tall head.
Then we crush them. You there, guard. Are we running off to... Where is the queen? He killed Aquaman. He tore him in half. Where is the queen?
Whoa.
I didn't see. In the commotion, there was so much... And God just flings him.
Whoa.
We are falling back to the royal caravan, Aztec. Leave the forward divisions to cover our withdrawal. They won't last long. They're being slaughtered, as is their role. That's so cold and inhuman. And then we see, I bet the important people don't run or whatever, but this seems like a good time to make an exception. Or maybe even just walk quickly.
Is that Harley Quinn?
And then that guy comes flying in. Gah! That's the guy that Grodd threw. I think that's my cue. Stop. I command. The world's just ended, Bitey. I'm done taking orders. She cuts off his head. Hey, Barbie, if you survive this, come find me. So I can kill you myself. Get in, my queen. We must get you out of here. And look at who the queen is.
Oh, Batgirl?
Uh-huh, Barbara Gordon. Where are my...
She's the queen of the vampires?
Mhm.
Oh, jeez.
Where are my generals? Where is Grodd? Where is Diana? There's no time. Hello again, Queen of Earth. I am surprised to see you run. A wise man once told me that you can win any fight if you only enter it on your own terms. Do you know what those words sound like to me, little queen? Cowardice. Perhaps, or maybe I'm just stalling. And then...
Whoa. That's a great splash page.
Yes. Look at how huge he is. Step away from her. And then there's just so much going
Lobo.
on.
We don't fragging stop for anything.
And got it?
I really like the
The
line
motion.
work there and all the
Mhm.
bright lights. That's cool.
It's just chaos after chaos after, each page.
I know these newer comics, it's almost like a movie.
Damien, you take shotgun. Make sure nothing touches her, kid. Where do you think you're going? Up. He actually
Every panel is so dynamic.
reminds me of, what's his name? The actor in the Netflix, in the TV version of...
Oh, yeah? Steven something?
Oh, I can't remember his name. But, yeah. In this book, he reminds me of that. Zealot, you okay out there? Asking if I'm all right because we're in danger is an assault, Archer. Do not insult me again. I guess that's a yes. How you doing, Moth? Is it bad if I say terrible?
Yeah, they would never do that in 1961.
Exactly.
Even bleep it out.
Because I'm
Call you
doing...
an idiot or something. instead.
Exactly. Freaking terrible, man. What the hell are these things? This is the...
Moth's got a potty mouth.
Yes, he does. It's nice
Interesting
to see him.
see some of the villains and heroes working together on both sides. So some of the seems like some of the villains are vampires along with heroes. Some of the villains and heroes are also human.
This is Bus 2. We need help here. Anyone who can hear this, we're being overrun. This is Black Canary. Hang on, Trickster will circle back to you. Are you stupid? If we slow down to help them, we're dead too. Get off. We have to try. No, we have to survive. Everyone, stay back. It's too late. And whoosh. And in this, they're not afraid to kill people.
What a tiny panel.
Yeah. They use every space in this book.
Got like a motorcycle jump.
This is Xana. I'm proceeding on foot. No, we got you. On your right. A hand pulls her up as all these fling out, whoosh out. You were foolish to have slowed down for me. Ah, you're welcome. The swarm is gaining.
That's cool.
So these demon things are
Demon's
getting,
head is over the gutter like that.
I see him. Perhaps it is time we stopped and stood our ground. No. Help just arrived.
Hey,
They're
Shazam and
looking.
Supergirl.
This is just crazy. Just crazy.
Wow, look at those colors.
This is really gross, Supergirl. You get less in your mouth if you stop talking, Mary.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What's our plan here? We do this until we can't.
I really like this panel.
Yes.
All that blue energy.
Like they're bursting through the atmosphere. We need to go back and help them, Ollie. If anyone is surviving this, it's them. They got us the time we needed, Dinah. Let's not throw it away. You should have never come here, demon. I will make you regret it. So Wonder Woman is Vampire Wonder Woman is fighting. No, let him fight. This is good for him. Wonderful. I had hoped there would be some worthy challengers here. You should have chosen your words better, creature. I love this action panel where she comes down and thrusts her blade. He just grabs it. God.
So is Darkseid allied with the humans against the vampire, or he has his own agenda? I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah. And such confidence might please me were you a better warrior. And what pleases you might matter more were you not about to die. Simple creature, do you not understand? This fight is... So he beats her into submission. Even in your death, you disappoint me. Oh my God, he's such a jerk. How long until the whole planet is ours, Granny Goodness? Not long, Lord, not long. Now, mister, you will tell me who you are and why you've come. I am the harbinger of doom, the prophecy fulfilled, the ultimate end. I am Darkseid, and I have come here to end all life on this planet.
Yeah, okay. So he doesn't care about the vampire war.
No.
He's using it as an opportunity.
And your toys won't work on me.
Dang, he shattered the lasso.
Yeah, but perhaps I will let you live a little longer after all. You can watch your whole planet die. Hiss, adorable. Bring me the queen. I want this one to witness her death first. I'm afraid that while you two played your little game here, the queen used the moment to escape. We've lost her for now. Ha. Gah!
Dang, he leaves a huge crater.
With Wonder Woman at the bottom. Find her. If I cannot skin her alive tomorrow, I will not look far for a replacement. And then we're at the Secret Sanctuary, Rhode Island. We had a few stragglers after you all, but nobody in the last few hours. I think the radio room has reached a couple other safe houses, but most are still silent, Mr. Queen. Thanks for keeping an eye out, Thomas. It's a blessing and a curse that this place is so hard to find. Kelmaku says he hasn't seen anyone new arrive in hours. So these things hit everywhere at once. Looking like that. Great. So what the frick are they?
Is that Moth again?
I know, right? Parademons. They are the minions of the one called Darkseid.
Ah, of course.
He made a deal with your world's Batgirl, and he seems to have broken it. You're back and still doing the know-it-all thing. I am. Well, you might want to work on that because you got some bad info. Batgirl died. She did not. She was gravely wounded in the attack, but she has been plotting while she recovered. She was leading the army that was about to crush you when Darkseid arrived. So she was going to crush the humans. And what? I thought we got her. At least we tried. Okay, being a guy who knows too much
these days isn't as charming as you think it is, friend.
I know you were Constantine's buddy, but he's not here anymore, so maybe you should explain to us who you are. My name is Metron, traveler from the fourth world, collector of knowledge, observer. I witnessed the Green Lanterns from your universe arrive in my own. They chose to fight in a war that had been raging for centuries, one they had no side in. And in doing so, they gained the attention of the forces of apocalypse and made known the presence of your little planet. That's where the dark side came from. He's one of your people. No, I am son of neither Apocalypse nor New Genesis. I am something different. But he is well known to me, and he is to all where I come from. He is suffering personified, cruelty made flesh, death incarnate. Does he have any bad qualities? That's great. Your planet's fate was sealed when he learned of its existence. But the timeline was sped up when the scout he sent learned of a refugee who hides here amongst you. Mr. Miracle? Yes, the adopted son of Darkseid. Darkseid lived here, and he spawned a child of his own. So this dark guy came to get his family, but we killed them, so now he's pissed? He is always, as you say, pissed. But it did not help. Cool, we're up to date. So how can you tell us, so now you can tell us how we stop him. I apologize if I've given you the wrong impression. Disease, son of Batman. Nothing can stop Darkseid now.
So wait, is Damien a vampire, but he's helping the humans? Is that the idea?
I think some of the vampires are good and some are bad, and yeah,
I'm gonna have to get this collected once it's done in trade paperback.
Yes, because this is Atlantis, but then you look and it looks like she's got, and he's got fangs.
Is that Martian Manhunter?
So and Soldier, tell me what is happening up there. My queen, we are under attack, overwhelming forces. The humans would not dare it. Is it Grodd? Did he learn of our... No, my queen, it is someone else. They are laying siege to the planet. We came back as fast as we could. Then we must prepare for war. When your king returns, he will avenge you and your fallen brothers. My queen, they killed him. The Aquaman is dead.
The Aquaman. Yeah, they said they ripped him in half earlier.
This can't be. You are a fool or a liar. I saw it with my own eyes, my queen. Their leader is more powerful than we could ever imagine. He tore the king apart as if he were nothing. He said he came for the Miracle Man and child. Wow, you don't look happy. Bad day? To be continued.
That's a cool story. You know, I'd heard that this came out, but I hadn't checked it out.
We're not done yet.
So, is this a continuation or it's a preview?
And it says, after months of keeping myself awake, months of persistent fear, my body has given out. And I think I'm finally dreaming. Daddy?
Uh-oh, is he turning into a vampire?
Maxine!
Whoa, that's cool.
Oh my God, baby, I'm so glad you're here, little wing. It's okay, Daddy. We're safe here in the red. Maxine, if you're okay here in this place, being the avatar of the red, you might be the only one able to fix all this, to help your mom and Cliff. We could, I don't know, track the origin of the vampire species and maybe find a cure.
I like those green animals.
Yeah. She kind of looks over to the side. Why don't you see the Parliament of Limbs, Daddy? They'll help you understand.
Wow.
Daddy, you remember Socks and Mr. Shepherd? I had to help them change things. I didn't want all the animals to die, so I helped them become something new, because I'm the only one who can. No! Daddy, wait! I'm sorry, Maxine. I have to go back. Find a way to stop all this. There is no going back. You should know better than anyone, Buddy Baker. The red does not connect to dead things. And you've been dead for some time now, Buddy Baker.
Oh.
Your spirit self is here in the red because the avatar has bid it so, out of attachment. We do not understand. But it is her will, so here you are.
Is that Barbara Gordon?
It might be. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well,
I have to go back because this is so interesting. I love these animals and this world looks great.
Like that cat.
Yeah, you will remain here in the space between until the end of all things. I don't understand. We are at the center of all animal life, Buddy Baker, and the red needed to adapt to the new world. But why? Why bring me here? Little Wing helped us create the next link in the chain. The animals are going to be safe, are all going to be safe. I just wanted you to see that you didn't have to fight anymore. Everything's fixed. The evolution of all species. I love you, Daddy.
Oh, yikes, that's spooky. Wow, I like these glowing orbs.
Yes. And then what
The
does that
totems
say?
have made it clear. My family is no longer mine. My body is no longer mine. My connection to the red is severed, yet I am trapped inside it. I don't think I'm dreaming after all. Ooh, the
Yeah.
doe is slaking its thirst for blood.
This
Squelch.
would look great in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's awesome. I really like that. I'll have to get
I
into
kn-
this series a little bit.
I know. I was kind of bummed because there was so much going on that I didn't know or understand, but it really pulled me into really
Sometimes
want to
it's
read
fun to
it.
just jump in the middle, though, you know?
Yeah, it was exciting.
So, yeah, that was really cool. Really contrasting comics this week, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So, if you enjoyed watching this, give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.